Hello friends, I am Sukhmani from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I am a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. And today, very excited because today I am sharing with you 3 latest PNP draws. And complete detail, complete analysis I will be sharing with you. But before that, a small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. And please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. If you are an aspirant of coming to Canada or your file is going on for Canadian immigration, my friend, this is the channel you need to subscribe on to. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important video which is about 3 PNP draws which happened recently. And this is in the month of August. So 3 PNP draws, I get so many emails, messages and text and whatnot. And this is that, why don't you share about Alberta? And now Alberta draw has come. So I am sharing with you about Alberta, but before I tell you about Alberta, it's my duty. I feel that you should understand that Alberta has different kind of PNP programs. If we know what type of program it is, then we can easily identify where the draw happened. So understanding the program first and then going on to the draw. Alberta has a PNP program which is called a big umbrella, and this umbrella is called Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, AAIP, Alberta Advantage Immigration Program. Under this umbrella, and you know what, sometimes I really feel bad because intentionally or unintentionally people have made this really difficult. It is not difficult. It is honestly, it's easy, but intentionally or unintentionally, as I said, it has been made difficult for you guys so that you don't understand. So you become dependent. Here, my duty is to help you understand the program, and it is very easy. Just follow here in the categories. So Alberta PNP categories can be broadly divided into 2 types. One for people who are doing the job, and other who are providing the job. Who provides the job? Businessman provides the job. The entrepreneur provides the job. So one program for workers, other program for entrepreneurs. Simple, not difficult at all. Under the 2 categories, there are sub-programs. Now let us look at the sub-programs. Let us first look at the entrepreneurs. So under the entrepreneur category, there are 4 different types of programs. The first program is Rural Entrepreneur Stream, and I have covered in detail about this particular stream in my earlier videos. I will share the link with you if you have not watched that. Rural Entrepreneur Stream, as the name says, this is a stream where entrepreneur establishes in a rural area and starts working there, and thereby establishes a company or organization, provides jobs to people in the rural area. So development of that area happens. Rural entrepreneur stream in simple words. Second, farm stream. Well, Alberta, Saskatchewan and Manitoba. These are the 3 provinces, prairie provinces, which are kind of having a lot of farm area. A lot of farming happens here. So in this area, Alberta also has a farm stream. Manitoba also has a farm stream, Saskatchewan too. So farm stream is a category where you buy a farm or operate a farm and provide jobs to people. Farm stream. The third category is foreign graduate stream, foreign graduate entrepreneur stream. So as the name says, somebody who has, graduated from outside Canada, foreign graduate entrepreneur stream, and want to come here and operate, that is foreign graduate entrepreneur stream. So other one is a graduate entrepreneur stream, and again they want to start their own business here in Canada. That is the foreign graduate entrepreneur stream. I'll cover in detail if I get chance. I'll do cover in detail But today it's not my focus. So I am just touching on these programs. Alberta worker stream. Under the worker stream, two categories: express entry linked and express without express entry. So simple. It has, sometimes I really feel honestly that this has been made complicated for you. Express entry linked and without express entry. So under express entry linked, when something is express entry linked, that means you need to have, yes, you are right, you need to have a profile in express entry, federal express entry. If you have a profile in express entry, then only you can link a provincial program with it. So for having a linkage, you need to have a profile in federal express entry, and for that it is called Alberta express entry stream. There are two different categories. The second category is Alberta accelerated tech pathway, very famous. I am sure almost all IT people are aware of this. Accelerated tech pathway, the reason it is famous is because when something is linked with express entry, it gives you 600 points. 600 PNP points and you are done, my friend. You get your PR. So that is why it's very popular, but try to understand that this is under the express entry linked. Without express entry also, some people cannot make a profile in express entry. Maybe the age is on the higher side, maybe they are not able to get the right IELTS score, maybe they are in a lower knock code category, so they cannot make a profile in express entry. So for them there is Alberta opportunity stream, AOS, Alberta opportunity stream. There is another category which is called rural renewable stream, and rural renewable stream, I have a complete video. I've shared this video already with you long back when this program was introduced, the very first day when it was introduced. So rural renewable stream. So these are the four programs for workers. Now we are going to talk about Alberta express entry stream. Under the Alberta express entry stream also there are subcategories. There are three broad subcategories. The first category is dedicated healthcare pathway. The second category is priority sector, and the third category is family connections and occupation in demand. It is under this category the draw happened. So now I can tell you about the draw, because otherwise there is no point. I just keep ba and say to you, it will not make any sense. Now you know draw happened under express entry and it is under family connections and occupation in demand. So now let's look at the government website. Here is the information from the government website. So I can explain you in bullet points so it's easier to understand. But before that, a request: if you have still not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. So let us see the analysis of the draw. This draw happened 3rd August. 3rd August the draw happened, and total 201 number of people were called, and this draw happened under express entry, Alberta express entry stream, family connections and occupation in demand. If something is done under express entry, then Alberta's matrix will not come into picture. What will come into picture? CRS. Yes, you are right. CRS will come into picture. So how much is the CRS? The CRS is 350. So if you have 315 CRS and you have a family connection or your occupation is in demand in Alberta, you will get nomination. This is the entire draw. So now you know which category the draw happened and what is the draw all about. Now let's move on from Alberta all the way to BC. So BC has done second PNP draw of August 2023. Every month, every week, BC conducts a draw. In a week, BC does draw on every Tuesday. That's what the BC is. BC conducts draw every Tuesday if Tuesday is a holiday. If Tuesday is a holiday, draw moves on to Wednesday. So this is what happened this time. Draw moved. Now, so let us see the draw. It happened on August 9th. It was a long weekend, civic holiday, and that's why the draw happened the next very day. So August 9th, the draw happened. How many people are called? 139 people are called. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you. BC always conducts draw in two parts, a general draw and a targeted draw. So this one is a general part of the draw, part 1 of the draw. There is part 2 of the draw, which is a targeted draw. So BC always targets early childhood educators, healthcare workers and veterinary doctors. This time I don't know, they have not called any veterinary doctor, but they do have called early childhood educators and healthcare workers. So let us see what happened in the draw. So draw happened August 9th and 195 people are called in this draw. Out of 195, 139 are called under the general draw, part 1 of the draw, general draw. In targeted draw, 56 people were called. Out of the 56 people, 34 people are early childhood educators and 22 are healthcare workers. So 34, 22, 56 total. 56 people are called under the targeted category. Now let us look at the snapshot. So snapshot tells you how many people BC has called so far in a year. So this is month by month, date by date, all details in front of you. You won't get it anywhere. Nobody has it because nobody collects it, and so nobody has it. Here is the information right in front of you. This is the information. So 2 draws. This is the second draw. August 1st draw happened. 9th August draw happened. And total BC has called 6,372 people. Almost 6,500 people BC has called so far. So date by date, draw by draw, month by month, all information in front of you. Now let's move on to from BC to another province, which is Manitoba. Manitoba has conducted 18th PNP draw. 18th PNP draw of 2023. Let me tell you, Manitoba was earlier not doing occupation specific draws, but recently from February of 2023, they have also started doing the occupation specific draws. And in an occupation specific draw, what they do is they target a particular occupation. So here is the Manitoba draw, expression of interest draws, skilled workers in Manitoba, occupation specific. Here is the information from the government website. The draw number is 189. So all the information right in front of you. The second part of the draw is where it is a general draw, which is skilled workers. But before that, I should tell you that these skilled workers are particularly occupation. The occupation which they targeted were machine operators and laborers. These are the two categories they targeted. Now let's go on to the part 2 of the draw, which is Manitoba has done the part 2 of the draw, which is under the skilled workers overseas, international education stream, and of course skilled workers in Manitoba. So all this information I am just presenting in front of the bullet points so that you can understand. This draw was conducted yesterday, August 10th. August 10th the draw happened, and how many people were called? So under each category, under the category of skilled workers in Manitoba, occupation specific draw, 249 people were called and the score was 605. Under skilled workers in Manitoba, 279 people were called, score was 647. Skilled worker overseas, 40 people were called and score was 708. So when overseas people are coming in, overseas workers are coming in, it's always a higher score, always. And international education stream, IES, 47 people were called, total 615 people were called. They were issued letter of advice to apply, which is LAA, and out of that 43 people have profile in express entry. I always say, if you qualify in express entry, please do make profile in express entry. It is always beneficial for you. So with that information, and if you need to discuss the details with us, you can do that, but let me tell you one snapshot also. So snapshot is, this is the total number of people so far, 9,000 people. This is again date by date, draw by draw, category by category information in front of you. So total 9,000 people were called and by Manitoba so far. This is the 18th draw, and now if you need to discuss your own profile with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment with us. Our address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this detailed information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.